The cat that I got with the door forgave me. We're friends again. She's a little bit swollen, but she's fine. And what I'm going to do when the cats are concerned, I'm just going to let the door shut by itself. If it's windy, I'm going to stick my foot out and block it like I have been doing. Yeah, that was a very sad night. I cried for 3 hours after that. I literally bawled my eyes out for that cat. And they called it. It finally came. And I realized it was going to be fine. He's got a little bump on his side. Oh God, more of this stuff. But I thought he wasn't gonna come home. I thought he went off to die. It scared the damn hell out of me. He's one of my favorite kitties. He sits there and he purrs. He just goes, and he's so cute. He's just so fun to be around. He's a winner for anybody to have. So Randy wants to go see his mom Wednesday. I'm going to call the bank. I'm going to make an appointment. And we're going to go down there. Or if nothing else, I'll go down there. I could do it all by myself. I don't need Randy to go with me. I'm going to call him up this week and see if I can't get it solved without going down there. I should be able to. A lot of times, people don't live anywhere near their banks. Like Union Bank. This is bust money. I haven't told Randy I've been using it, but it's just one of those things that happens. And I figured out a way where it wouldn't happen anymore, because these cats, when they get goodies and people food, they go crazy. They run up, and he's just running in. He bounced up on top of the thing, and he ran back down, and he got hit both times, and he looked at me, and I thought it was going to be okay. But when he looked at me like, what the hell? Why? I thought he was going to run away. So when he came back in the second time last night, I left him in. And he stayed all night. He was happy. He's doing better. I ran into two people last night on a drive. I ran into one who had a dog. Single guy with his dog. I thought he was probably gay. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I was just curious. And I never said anything about me. I told him, I started petting the dog. And he goes, this one's been known to jump in to cars before. And I said, yeah, I figured as much. She looked like she was getting pretty content, me petting her. At first it looked like she was going to growl at me, and it didn't. And I told him, I said, every time I pet one of these strange animals and they give me a bath, the dogs will give you a bath. And the owner says, no, stop. Come on, stop, puppy. I said, you know what? I just earned it. He started laughing. I thought that was good. If I pet a stray animal, I expect them to either start purring, start looking at me, or if it's a horse, for it to nod and bounce up and down. I've pet strange horses before too. I think that was pretty cool. Who's out? The horse was out in the middle of nowhere. So I walked up to it. I've got some experience with horses, not a lot. Diana had them, and the church had them, and you know how that is. And I walked up to it, pet it underneath the chin, and then I got to where I pet it. I thought that's pretty damn cool. I'm spiking my drinks. I put my bus buddy in them. I do it in the morning and at night. Rest of the time I just put garlic salt in them. I don't know. I mean, Randy keeps on telling me, I told you so yesterday. Like, he doesn't want to be bothered. I told him, I said, I told you so. That just pisses me off. Yeah. He's cut down on his drinking. And I told him I didn't like it when he was drunk. So everything's back to normal. A little trailer on the hill in Craig, Colorado. This one right here, I could run hours on it. I had it running all day long yesterday. I took stuff from my Craig that I didn't think I really cared about. And I lost some good videos, but we were out off the Dyke Trail, off the Colorado Dyke Trail. When Randy goes hiking, I'll take him wherever he needs to go. I was going to rent a car, and I was going to go down and grab my stuff. And then, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't want to really be gone for 2 days. God, that's going to be a long time. But at least we can get the banking out of the way. It's Saturday. I can't call the bank. I gotta call my American Express card and see if my bill's been paid. Because they sent me $200 back. I put it in there and, oh, they paid. They're telling me they paid the bill. That's what they're telling me. I don't know, it is what it is. About every month and a half I get mad at Randy. And I don't have a car. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. Take off in his car and go somewhere, but I don't want to do that. He's fixed it. That car purrs like a kitten now. And it also starts better. It starts the first time. You don't have to sit there and wonder when it's going to start. You put it in, put the key in the ignition. That motor sounds damn good. Kenny's got a trailer. He might want to sell after he gets the title. He's got to wait 30 days for it. I don't understand that. I think they don't like Kenny too much. I'm not sure about me and Randy. I know the landlord loves us. I'll clean up that, I'll use that rug over there to lean down on it, clean it. When I get into it, I'll probably do it this afternoon or tonight. We had enough rain for the last couple of days. I probably don't need to water for a day or two, but I'll throw in some water tonight. In other words, I don't have anything to talk about. The fact is, people look at me like I'm a generic female. Well, I am a generic female. I didn't use anything to change my gender. It just did it naturally. So I am a generic. Now, the people that know me look at me and go, I can't believe that guy was a guy. And it's pregnant. And they were talking about that last night, and they were watching me, and I was getting dressed, and I was a little irritated. And she goes, wow, did you see that? She's built exactly like she said she is. And I believe she's pregnant. Look at that belly. That's a pregnant belly. They've been leaving me alone ever since. Yeah, I was a little angry, but I figured they'd figure it out, so I didn't care. And that was a couple of nights ago. Randy wasn't home yet. I don't know. And they turned around and said the way she takes care of those cats, she's gotta love people and animals. And I do. I get mad at people sometimes. Sometimes I get a little upset with my cats, but most of the time I don't. The people that pick on me, I get a little upset at sometimes. But what do you expect for an English brat born in America? And I told that one guy, I told him I was Princess Diana's bodyguard. By then he had figured out I was pregnant. Because the first thing I said is, Daddy told me not to talk to strangers. And I told him, I said that to one guy, and he said, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. His daughter looked over and said, why'd you do that, Daddy? I don't want to know. I was really bummed for 2 days. And then I figured out he was a marshal. He knew me. He didn't want to know. I thought that was the funniest thing. And I'm usually happy. Randy's usually always happy. He gets kind of grumpy because of his childhood, but we both had the same religious mom kind of thing. He had a psychopath dad. I had a religious mom. I mean, I'm all for the religion, and I'm also all against religion. So, it's just one of those things. I had some bad experiences. And the girl, I told her she's a chat girl. I think she's one of those Only You fans. I might do that Randy's not. I mean, I canceled my subscription with him, but I think I'm going to redo it. And anyway, she goes, hi, handsome. And I said, actually, I'm a girl. didn't respond back to me. But yeah, I've got stories that are so damn funny. It's just unbelievable. So I had a dream a couple nights ago. The kid was about 3 or 4 years old. Randy was still with me, or with us. And she was walking up on this trail. And she got a little bit scared. I went and picked her up and brought her back to the trailer. We had another trailer. I think what we do is just buy another nice trailer. We could park a trailer in the car here easy. I don't have to hike over here. I can take the car and go someplace else and hike, or I can hike on the street. But it was just one of those things. It was kind of cute. And she was normal. I didn't have any problems. I was fine. And I believe I had the kid and Craig, that one doctor that didn't like me. Boy, when that kid came out, he totally changed his mind and everything else when he saw me again. And I was like, okay, you're pregnant. I don't know. I'd like to straighten out things with the hospital, but I don't even think they know. I think that was a police thing. Yeah, I actually told him. I told him, I said, you realize that's against law. You need help? So I straightened that out. Well, anyway, Randy's doing this recycling thing. I've got my problems going on. I'm getting ready to hike. So I don't know. He wants to take all that stuff to Grand Junction. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna give the steel and the plastic to Kenny and load up the things with the stuff with the cars and everything. We'll go down and I'll call the bank and say, hey, I got this trust. I want to take it down and show it to you guys and get in my paperwork so we can figure out what we're gonna do with it. And we'll go down there and do that. I'm gonna put this on the wall and leave it running. Bears are pretty cool to watch. Right? In my videos, I try to include content through it. We got one hell of a rock pile right here. Salvage some soil, okay? There it goes. I mean, it's running fine. It's fun to drive, but I don't know. This is something I could spray off. I cleaned up Blackie. I threw that part of that sandwich at her.
I know, I saw her last night. I was laughing at her. Because she kept running around. I knew she smelled it on her because she kept running around sniffing it, trying to figure out where it was coming from. And she kept turning towards, it was on her, and she'd run in that direction, and then like, what, I don't smell it. And then she'd turn and run in that direction. It was fun. I felt really bad about that.
That's the county fairgrounds. They do a lot of summer activities out there and stuff and everything. I'll let it run for a while because it's got a good view in the background. And last night the cops were doing stuff. Is what that was. I kind of thought that anyway, but I can record it tonight. Probably not going to do it because everybody's at the fairground. I'm going to run most of my videos on this for about an hour. And I'm doing that because there's a lot of things that
These attacks appear to have
I do a lot of hiking and stuff. So there's Peaches. She's a little mad at me. I took the cat food. I dropped the first kernel on Peach's head, direct hit. I dropped the second one near Lisa, hit her nose. I dropped the third one off of Z. It bounced off between the head and the other one. And then the fourth one, I tossed at it and missed. little pieces of kernel. It bounced off Peaches and she gave me a dirty look. I'm like, why did you do that? I figured she'd go eat it. She might be a grumpy kitty right now. That's something the cats will get over pretty quick. I cried for 3 hours after I hit that cat with the door. I shut it when it started running in and tried to beat the door. She lost. And then she went back down the same way just as fast and got hit on the other side. I thought for sure it hurt her. I thought for sure she wasn't going to come back. She came back, I picked her up, put her in bed and just held her. Just held her and loved on her. I've got to walk around Randy and Randy's mess this time. And then I threw the food out. And it accidentally hit Blackie. Randy said she was running the rest, but well, I'm trying to figure out where it's at. Couldn't figure it out. I thought that was pretty funny.
Than the deaths on the Lebanese side, it's still
This is the one I was asking if it worked.
Full-scale war in the region. Does that seem more
That one still works?
well until this week.
Okay, I'll use this one then. It's close. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad he came back. It's great. Yeah, he comes up and he just, well, they all pretty much purr when you touch them. We take really good care of our animals. I was thinking yesterday, what would happen if we moved and bought a dog? First thing I do is I get a puppy. And I put it in the playroom with the kittens. With the cats. And just leave them there. They'll be good friends. We had a dog that loved our cat. They called it Selena. I didn't know what Selena meant though. I'll have to look it up. Leslie named it Queen Selena, so that makes sense. She still hasn't called me. I had an attorney last night when they were talking, or the other night when they were talking. I was telling you about that. The attorney said, she's just going to get it anyway. It's hers, and he goes, well, just give it to her. Hi, puppy. And he said, I don't want it. He goes, you realize you might get in trouble. Yeah. I think that was Rob. I don't know. I guess I hear stuff like that, especially when it's related to me, because I'm sensitive. I don't know. It is strange. But I've proven many points. Why didn't the city come in and take these weeds out? Randy did a good job up there. They're still gone. Can't put pesticide on it because it'll kill the cats if they get near it. I really like that little motorhome. I went to a Kenny. I really like this thing. He's already got it sold. I'm not gonna give him 3,000 for it, but I could find something else like that and buy it. Easy, puppy. These pants just... The thing that pisses me off about these pants, they always crawl down after a while. Well, I've got some pretty big underwear on here. I have a light t-shirt that I slept in last night. And I have that underneath my Kremlin jacket. I'll have to tighten them again. This goes in the trailer. I gave the kitty a bath. I gave the kitty a bath last night. I did it. I was going to bathe her in soapy water. I bathed her in just water. And when I got that cat clean, that cat was the happiest thing. Came up and let me pet her and everything else. We were friends again. So I have my cat family. And I have my husband. So I think what I want to do is I want to buy a camper that we could travel in. Just like a small camper. Come here, kid. That's the one that was, I shut the door on. Kitty, 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 kitty! Maybe we can go to Grand Junction and pick something up. If I buy a trailer, I want Diana's car when I go down there. Well, I probably should stay in the house. But I could. And it should work just fine. Stay in the trailer. But I think Randy and I are going to go. We go to Junction. So I'm going to get all my banking done. Because I'll be at the bank. Say, here's the paperwork. These are the accounts I want to fix. She was over there. She cuts around somehow. That's a girl. So I run these videos a little over an hour. And I got all kinds of places to set my phone. Nobody gonna bother I'm out here. I'm pretty much friends with everybody. The only thing that would happen is somebody walked by if I was in the bathroom, but I'll take the video. Take the phone and I'll put it on the table with me. I'll even take my drink inside. It's not that I don't trust. I made friends with Jason Essex. I really like that guy. I told his dad and I told him, I'm glad it's not your kid. And you know what Jason said? Me too. He thought that was pretty funny. His dad just started laughing. He hasn't been around in a while. I think he's getting old. I'd like to go see him. And I'd like to go see Braden's mom. That's a beautiful girl. She's pretty. Yes, I still like girls. But face it, it's not gonna work. And yeah, I had kids. I don't know. I think back in the day when I was at Joe, we were happy at first, but I wasn't too happy after a while. I wondered what would have happened if I stayed with them. No, they let somebody else raise the kid. They thought I was too irresponsible. It's just an excuse. They didn't want me to be the mom because if I left, then I left with their kid. And that's why they did that. It bothered me over the years. Something I want is one of those little white jeeps or something. I think we'll get a camper where we could, a mobile camper where we can take places, put it on a truck. I don't know. I've been eyeing Kenny's trailer. I don't know. I almost joined Homeland Security. I've got 12 years experience. I don't know, I'm perfectly happy being retired. I'm perfectly happy being Randy's wife. And him and the cats are all happy. You know how I'm going to wake them up next time instead of picking them up? Take my finger, twitch their ear. just stick it on there very lightly and it goes... I don't know. I got all the programs back on, loaded on my computer. I got my Ranger Plus. I got the programs I bought in the last few days. I got some really good stuff. Well, I'm not playing in it there. I wasn't on the computer at all yesterday. If I'm not on the computer at all again today, it's because Randy's here. Don't really need the computer right now. And I think I paid my American Express card. I go back inside, I'm gonna call it. See? That's a good one to have. And now I got a 4-digit PIN number for it. It's similar to my name up there. It's this one. 1, 2, 3. Now I'll go this way. Number 3. There it is. That's Gracie's little kid. Late season hoppers. That guy spray painted all the information on that. I was right, somebody died in it. The grandpa thing. This thing's a pain in the butt. I'm gonna take them off.
Yeah, but everything that happens as a result of that leads us family into adventures and into universes. That's an infinite improvement on the home they've been living in and the life they've been living. And it's a point to the book. I don't know that there is a point to the book. It's go where adventure takes you. Go where there's some surprise. Don't ever lose your sense of play. That's a book full of a sense of play. And I found as I got older over the years, my sense of play has gotten more relevant in a sense to my daily life. If it's not all in some way or another full of play, wow. So you mean play in your life now? Oh, my sense of play things are improving.
Yeah, these are going on the bed. Other magnets are going on the refrigerator. This is for you know what? I'm still gonna be cold if I don't put these pants on. In an hour.